This guy? Favorite moment on set? I mean, let me think. You know, I actually haven't said this before, but the day that me and Dallas had this one scene on set was actually really fun because we don't get to be working together a lot. And I wish I could go into more detail, but yeah, there was just like, we just had a lot of fun. He's really silly and goofy, and he will never admit that, but knowing him, you know, he's just the best guy. So that was a really fun day.
Okay, so the costumes are fantastic on the show, absolutely stunning. Farnaz, who is the costume designer, really did a deep cut into the lore of Avatar, recreating those looks, and really did something sublime in terms of the actual, from the color usage to the material to expanding upon that and making really fine, rich details. That being said, although they were tailored to us so that we could move and we could, you know, act and perform in them, they were very heavy and they were very difficult to take off when you needed to go to the bathroom. Now, I heard that they got a zipper for Daniel, which was great. DDK, he wants a zipper, they gave him a zipper. I didn't know we could ask for zippers. So I had about 1,000 buttons and these big pants that came up to here that you had to strap on, and then a belt, and then 3 robes over it. And so going to the bathroom was sometimes an exercise in like, okay, this is, how do we make this work? And yeah, there was a time where I really had to go. I rushed back to my trailer, and I needed help getting out of the costume. And it's always really embarrassing when you say, can you help me take off my pants so I can go pee? And so after a certain while, I just sort of figured out another system where I would just lift up one of the legs and just sort of do it commando style. So.
Oh my God.
That's it.
That sounds
How's that? You ask and you shall receive.
The bottom one has a bigger piece of blue on there. I got this. This is easy. Yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
Share an embarrassing behind the scenes moment. Oh gosh, there were a couple times in those stunts where I'm not the most graceful human being, so I definitely ate a lot of you'll see in the show, a lot of like wood chunks that we were doing stunts on, so yeah, that was not fun. But listen, you gotta play it off. You gotta look like you know what you're doing. So yeah, that's an embarrassing moment for sure.
Favorite moment on set?
Behind the scenes.
Yeah. I really loved my final scene. I kind of shot pretty much in order, chronologically. So by the time we got to my final scene, you know, the whole story had been building up, and up until then, me and Dallas, Zuko, had been sort of posturing with each other, trying to out-rooster each other. In that final scene, there was no pretense. It was just honest, just us. It was very intimate and intense. We had just fought. We're sweating. So it was really great to play a scene like that.
Share an embarrassing behind-the-scenes moment. My outfit was so hot that every opportunity I would either lay on the floor flat like a pancake, or I would like lift up my jacket just to like air out my legs. And I don't know if that was good for other people, but it made it survivable for me.
Yeah. Oh my God, thank you. That wig looks so heavy.
It was crazy.
Oh my
I
God.
remember I was like, we would get there so early to put it on. It took so long. And so I would like fall asleep in the chair because I would get there at like 4 a.m. and I would just be like, he would be like pulling on my hair and I would just be like drifting in and out of sleep. Perfect.
I'm a little scared now. Favorite moment on set? Oh boy, there's so many. It's hard to say. I think it's a tie between the first time I saw all of our cast in costume and hair and makeup and they really, you know, kind of personified these characters. That was an amazing moment for me. But also the day we wrapped production and we'd finally gotten through everything and we all realized what we had accomplished, that was a really emotional moment as well. So one of those two, I guess.
I got it.
You've been watching it, so we're really, really.
Oh, okay. My favorite moment on set was probably I directed Block 2, episodes 3 and 4. I've been working with Gordon for a long time. He's a really funny kid, and he's a little bit hard to get in front of the camera because he wants to run around the whole set. And I came back to my chair, and he was sitting in my chair, and he said, "Hey, look, I'm Jabbar. I'm the director." And I said, "Oh, okay. I'm Gordon," trying to get me to act, and I just ran around the set, and then he eventually chased me and made me stop.
Oh.
Embarrassing behind the scenes moment. I think there was one scene I was doing a little trick and I kind of fell and slipped and that was a little embarrassing, but honestly, it's all fun. So it was such a good time. Yes.
Oh yeah, really? Okay.
Oh, you just tell us your favorite moment on set.
My favorite moment on set was when Pakku got chose off by Katara. You know, he's been giving her the cold shoulder about you're a girl, so you really can't be taken seriously as a bender. And she basically hit him in the back with some water. She threw water at the back of his head to get his attention in front of the whole community. So he turned around and like, you wanna play? And they engaged. And of course, she's actually exquisitely talented. And so he had to like bring his A game just to get through with his dignity intact. And then at the end of I don't want to give too much away, but that was the best thing about it. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Share an embarrassing behind the scenes moment. I think the first day on set, I remember being so nervous and just like, oh my gosh, this is happening. And I was so just scared and everything. And I remember the first take, one of my lines had the word Avatar in it. And I was so nervous, I yelled out, Aftervar. I just completely messed up the way to say it. And I thought I was like, I completely messed up, but everyone on set just laughed. Gordon had a ball, and it was all chill and relaxed vibes, and it just was exactly what I needed to break the ice, and the rest of the thing was amazing, and it's just, I've made such a lovely family, and they've all welcomed me in, so.
Oh man, okay, I gotta be spoiler free. That's the trick behind the scenes. Oh, okay. I think it was when I secretly climbed up on Momo's head. I mean Appa's head. Momo tiny. I'd kill him. No. Yeah, no, on Appa's head. I secretly went there. Oh, huh. Cool. It's no. I should have. I really should have. But yeah.
Tell us your favorite Avatar character and why. Well, of course, our last Airbender, Gordon, he's just, I worked with him before on The Stand, and he grew up for one, but just to see him grow, and he's doing amazing, and I think he's going to rock it, so he is rocking it.
Tell us your favorite Avatar character and why. Can I say my own character? You know what? If it's not Suki, because I think she is a fearless warrior that girls around the world look up to, and I feel so proud to be her and to inspire girls around the world to both be a fearless warrior, but also someone that has a lot of heart and earns for that romantic connection and see the rest of the world. But other than that, Sokka is my favorite, to be honest. I don't think it's everyone's favorite, but I think he brings such humor and lightness to the world and their whole journey. I think a lot of times you just need a good laugh and someone that brings their heart, and even if it's not bending, which is what I end up telling him, that it's not about your powers, but your hearts.
Amazing.
Tell us your favorite moment.
Favorite moment on set. Okay, well, I have so many, it's really tough to choose. But if I had to choose one, I would say it was the moment when all the freedom fighters kind of came together. I was such a fan of the series growing up, and to see these characters that I love come to life, it was a very emotional moment. for me, not just as the actor, but also playing the character of Jet.
I would go with Sokka. I like his sarcasm, and I like his bravery. Yeah, he stumbles a little bit here and there, but he figures it out.
See a woman with red hair. No, I don't know. My favorite moment on set, seeing a gigantic Appa with a head on a stick. Basically a gigantic head on a stick, and watching Aang act with that and knowing that I got to be that. That's incredible.
Let's stick with the top. Ooh, okay, favorite character and why? Appa, because he literally carries the show on his back. And also, Appa's gone through some trauma. That poor guy, he got stolen. He had to survive all these prisons. He got all the little sticklies in his fur. I feel for that guy. I know the rest of us had some struggles too, but I feel for Appa. Appa's my favorite. I love him.
Tell us your favorite Avatar character and why. Uncle Iroh, just because he's so philosophical, introspective. I'm on that wave right now, so shouts out Unc. Love you.
Okay, ready? D. Bradley Baker taught me how to do his, so. Something like that. It was something in there. I have an Appa doll, and I introduced it to my, at the time, 2-year-old daughter, and I did that sound to try to do an authentic Appa, and she was terrified of it. So now in my house, Appa has a very friendly voice. He's a very kind person, but yeah.